We do have Karan Taurani, the Senior Vice President at Elara Securities, joining us on the show right now. Hi, Karan. Good to be speaking with you. Well, what do you make of this latest announcement coming in from Blinkit? Do you think this is something that they'll be able to crack? How do you expect the investors to react to this news flow now?
Anisha, good morning. So I think this is more of experimentation. I don't see this, kind of becoming a very big service. They have tried other things as well in the past, from selling PlayStations to gold coins. And this is also something which is very new and innovative. So I think innovation in the quick commerce business will continue because, that will drive the growth rates, for this segment on a relatively small base. I think quick commerce business, which started off just as, pure grocery and FMCG staples play, is now spreading across various verticals. And PPC is one big vertical where they have kind of aligned their efforts over the last 1 year. And it has, kind of paid off. And they are moving everywhere. They are moving to pet care, the festive products. They are moving to healthcare wellness to a certain extent. They are also moving to FMCD, which is the fast-moving consumer durable goods, wherein you've got mobile accessories as well. So I think this is clear experimentation. We don't know in terms of how much this can scale up as a service. But definitely the good news is that these companies continue to innovate to drive better growth rates.
But Karan, you think it'll be absorbed well with the market? While, of course, Albinder Dhindsa in his tweet itself mentioned that this is not a money-making business proposition. But if it were to be expanded to other cities as well, then it, definitely sort of comes under the lens of investors too.
Yes, so, we'll have to assess the kind of investments that they'll be making, towards this. Most of the companies could also, try and do this, through their CSR budgets, if at all. And maybe this could also be a branding effort, to kind of do something for the community in terms of well-being as well. So if it is not about profitability, it can serve the other purpose in terms of PR, marketing, and, community well-being all put together. But we'll have to see in terms of what the kind of investments that they plan to do, how many ambulances they plan to, kind of have in each of the cities, and what are the kind of plans there. But it doesn't seem so that this is going to be very big. As I said, this is just going to be one another offering within the quick commerce platform, and it's a mode of experimentation for now.
Experimentation for now, but let's see how it really progresses. But what about the other one, Big Basket getting into the medicine delivery also now? And I mean, they're not the first, but it has also its own complications. Do you think that also is something that perhaps the likes of Blinkit and, Swiggy can expand into deeper?
Yes, definitely. That is one category, I think, which has a very good untapped opportunity. You have to understand the fact that quick commerce business is for impulse product categories. And for now, if you see whether you call it FMCG, BPC, a lot of the other categories like, mobile accessories, a lot of impulsing buying does take place, right? So clearly those categories have done well. If you look at all these categories, for example, if you look at the FMCG staple category, or if you look at the BPC category, all these categories are very large in terms of size, in terms of the e-commerce market, which is almost about $20 billion odd. And quick commerce is, kind of paving way into that. But if you look at this online pharmacy market, rather, it is relatively very small. It's only about $2.5 billion in India. So it's a small market in terms of size, but the kind of potential it has, it is very, very strong, because clearly this is one segment where you can drive very high frequency. And what quick commerce players are looking for is customers which can kind of drive higher AOV through a wider variety of product catalog and also frequency. So medicine as a product can drive frequency. Medicine as a product category is also impulsive in nature in terms of consumer buying behavior in certain times. So very clearly it's a huge untapped opportunity. There will be regulatory complications in terms of how things pan out, but if at all this vertical scales up, I think they'll be able to extract a very reasonable amount of share within e-commerce as far as medicine is concerned.
So Karan, in your pecking order, who's going to be winning the QCOM race? Is it going to be the two listed players or a tough fight from the unlisted lot too?
So I think as of now, I think Blinkit will maintain its edge. That is what our assessment is broadly for now. Given the market leadership, given the kind of numbers they are posting, we don't see them gaining market share. We don't even see them losing market share significantly because they have got their moat. Whether you call it the location advantage, whether you call it the SKU variety, and everything put together, the higher AOV, higher take rate, everything. So I think they will maintain their moat. They will stand to be better and ahead of competition. As far as Instamart is concerned, I think definitely things are right now changing. If you look at Instamart's growth, I think you will see some kind of changes here post the listing. They will potentially look to gain market share as well over the near term. And at the other end, you've got Zepto as well, who's also executing reasonably well. And then you've got a large variety of e-commerce players who are wanting to get into quick commerce. So definitely the market is going to be fierce in terms of competition. The fragmentation is going to be fierce over the next 2 to 3 years. But I think Blinkit will maintain its moat, and there is a high likelihood that Swiggy Instamart will also make some market share gains over the near term.
Point taken. Thanks, Karan, for joining us. Appreciate you making time this morning. But
if you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.